Omni-Ista. Um, I just got done taking a break because I'm working in my garage. Um, we have a single car garage and a double car garage, and they're both full. And I need to weed out stuff and get it ready for a garage sale this weekend. And pack up other things, get ready for moving. Um, Update on the house is that Friday we had that awful inspection. We just got news about we just got the report back. There's some things oddly that didn't get finished when we moved into the house, and the house was built brand new. Like the roof tiles, they didn't finish on. I don't know. They're slipping, and there's a stack of them still up there on the roof, and I don't know what that's all about. There's a lot of little things that I don't know if we can afford to fix or can afford to go down lower on the house, because we've already gone down pretty far. So hopefully they just let it go. Let us fix the dishwasher, because that motor's about ready to go, and let it be. I don't know how much further we can't go much longer waiting on it, and we just need to get moving with our lives right now. I really want to move on, so hopefully we can get going here real quick. I did want to go over the weekend what happened with me, and on Saturday I did a post, and I was having some serious cravings for some sushi, but I did not give in. I did have the stupid soup that was left over, which was not very satisfying, but I had it. So on Saturday night, I got a text from a friend of mine that we met after we moved here. We have a few friends that we've met around in the vicinity of where we live, because I know not everybody's a football fan, but we are. We always have been. And when we moved here, we're in the midst of 3 different California teams, and so we have to be root for the home team kind of thing. And surprisingly, there is a lot of Seahawks fans here. And they have a booster club that is in the Southern California region. And they do get together, but a lot of times it's up in, LA most of the time, unless they have a game in San Diego or something. That's when they'll go down there. So anyway, when we do, typically my family was here, and they don't show, most of the time, don't show our games on TV here. So we would have to go to the sports bars to see the actual games, and it costs a lot of money to do that and everything. But we did meet a lot of new people, and some really good friendships from it. One particular lady that's the closest that we made friends with was actually, she is the niece of the first coach of the Seahawks, and so she is a rabid fan, and she's a real kick to be around, and a really sweet girl. And she had texted me on Saturday night asking me if I wanted to go to watch the game up in LA with her. So we would have to leave early at 9 o'clock in the morning and get on the road. And I decided, I hadn't been up there to that particular bar, and it was a charity event that they were doing for wounded warriors. So we thought, well, I said, yeah, I'll go. So I got to meet a bunch of people that I've only known online, because I have never gone up to meet them, and that was nice. And the only downside of it was a long ways up there, and that really wasn't as bad as the fact that I did not look at the menu beforehand. And that's really a key thing you want to do if you're going to go out and eat someplace, is look at the menu online, and even the drinks, do that. I got to the restaurant, or the bar grill, and we got there early enough to get a table, which was good, because if you don't get there really, really early, then you're out of luck. You're going to be standing the whole time, because it's such a small place and there's so many people that show up. So anyway, as it turned out, we sat down against a back wall at some tables, and we ended up sitting right next to. They had two of the former Seahawks come as the charity event to sign autographs and stuff, and we ended up sitting right next to them, which was kind of neat. Um, and I know most of you aren't Seahawks fans, but the ones that are, and I know a few of you that follow my vlogs that are, and we had Chris Warren and his girlfriend there, and we had John L. Williams, and they are just really amazing, nice guys, genuinely nice guys. And let's see. When I did get there, I actually I couldn't drink, and I had drank a bottle of water on the way there, so I didn't have any left, and I should have probably brought more water with me. They ended up giving me ice water, but it was tap water. I could taste that it was not, and I asked them if they had any bottled water, but they didn't. And so I ended up asking when I ordered lunch if they had any iced tea, and they did not. So I had to order Diet Coke, which I am not really a big fan of, even when I wasn't on this diet. I just don't really like it that much. I don't like the taste. Which is good because as far as I know, people that do like it get hooked on it, like really addicted to it. So it's probably best that I don't like it because I have enough problems as it is. So I ended up, because we were there all day, I ended up having two of them, and I probably could have done better because there's a lot of sodium in that stuff. But anyway, you can only do what you can do sometimes. And they did have, however, there was options to do like I could have done like a wrap chicken sandwich or something like that didn't have, tortilla, just the lettuce wrap. But there would have been an awful lot of adjustments that I would have had to make, and it was extremely crowded. And I was just concerned that, honestly, the more complicated my order became in my head, the more I thought there was too much room for error. So, and I used to work in the restaurant industry. I do not send food back. So, I just didn't want to chance it, so I just said, oh, I'll take the steak salad, no cheese, no dressing, and that was pretty simple, and it was all POP, but the soda was not, and you got to do what you got to do. But anyway, they did have a raffle there, and I know, like I say, you guys aren't all fans, but there are a few of the people that do follow me that are, so I thought that I'd share with them. They had a raffle, and I won 3 times, which I never win anything, so it was kind of funny. My husband had his birthday a few weeks ago, and I didn't get him anything yet, and honestly, it's just been a headache recently. I will probably celebrate his birthday once I get back up with him, because we have date nights and stuff like that, so that would be nice. But I did, however, win him, and I know it looks a little beat up, but they did use it, and it was donated by one of the people that went. But I won him a seat cushion from the Super Bowl, which is kind of cool. On a side note, my parents, this is how I became about, because my parents met in Ohio at the Pepsi plant. So I thought that was kind of funny. But on the back side of it, it had a zipper pouch that was full of goodies for the Super Bowl ticket holders, and like earbuds and stuff like that in it. So that was really cool. I'm really, really happy that my husband got that. They also had, like, at the end, they handed us some of the signs that they give to some of the games for the 12th man signs, and also on the other side of it is I'm in thing, so they can put that, my son and my husband can put that in their game rooms. There's a story actually behind this, where they have this particular similar sign above the archway for the players when they go out to the field, and they all hit it as they go through. They jump up and hit it. Um, and so that's the significance of that. And I got a beanie for my son, and this was extra. When we got admittance, we got a sticker and a I actually don't have the sticker. Somebody picked it up from the table, but anyway, and a wristband thing for Wounded Warrior, which I don't know who this is going to yet, because quite honestly, my son has a collection of these on his arm and he'd love this. But on the other hand, my husband has a nephew that lost his arm in Iraq, and I think he'd like it too. So I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, the other thing that I did get, I was sitting next to the football players, like I said, and I had them autograph 2 cards for my husband for his birthday, which is pretty cool. And the only other thing that I got, which will just crack you up, and I would show it to you, but I don't think that you really need that kind of temptation right now. So it's food porn, and it is like a 9-inch round double layer cake that is a Seahawks head on the top of it, all decorated, and it wasn't pleasant to drive home with this on your lap. But I guess if it was going to be anybody that had to have it on their lap, it was the best having it on mine, because I am a baker and a cook, and store-bought cakes, well, technically I don't think it's a store-bought cake, but it would be classified as that because it had that real sugary frosting, and boy could I smell it all the way home. But I bake and I cook and everything's homemade, and I never have been a fan of the sugary bakery cakes, you know. However, one of the members of the group that's her business, and so she donated a couple, cupcake sets and a couple cakes and stuff like that from her business for the event, and I happened to win one of them. And so to have given it to somebody else would have been a slap in the face. So I brought it home, and I thought, well, I've now come to this conclusion. Either I put it in the freezer, and I thought, either I'll hang on to it for my son, whose birthday is the day before Halloween, and let him have it if he comes down to help move. Or if he chooses for me to just, whatever, take care of it and do something with it, I will take it to church, where one of our pastors is from Seattle, and he's a rabid fan, and I've given him, gift baskets and gift baskets and such in the past. So maybe I'll give it to him as well. But anyway, I thought it was kind of funny that of all people that had to win a cake, it had to be me, of course. And then my daughter's eyes about popped out when I got home with it too. Oh, she had to smell it and everything, and I was like, it's not that good if it's that sugary, and she's like, I don't care. So it was not a good temptation to have in the house, so I immediately put it out in the freezer. So let's see, what else? I did want to say that I came to a realization that when I was talking about earlier that there was a 2-week span where I just kind of only lost half a pound both those weeks, and so about a pound for a total of 2 weeks, and it was basically a stall. And well, I mean, thank goodness I didn't go up in weight, but just the same, it was a struggle, and I was stressed, and I was getting mad about it. And anyway, it didn't even occur to me till I sometimes you just don't see the big picture until you back up and look at it. And I happened to be looking at my page and realized it wasn't until I started realizing that same weight, looking at it all in a row, that it was a weight that I had been prior to. I had been that weight for like more than 5 years, and that exact weight, and it was a memory weight. And so it was hard to jar out of it, and I just didn't even realize it at the time because I was just so enveloped in so many other things going on that I just didn't see it. But now I'm starting to drop again, so that's good. I'm not doing it drastically, and I don't think that I will be anywhere near where I was loss-wise on the first round, and I didn't expect to when you have 2 weeks where you don't lose. So it's, I'm doing all right. I'm starting to drop a little bit, and that's good. I'm trying to be really careful and drink a lot of water, um, at least what I'm supposed to be. And I do want to point out, though, that I did hit a goal today. I have hit 20.1 pounds for this round alone. I'm really happy I got there because I was worried I was even going to make that. I still have, if I do the 45 days, I have 13 more days left, so I could lose a few more. At least I hope so. It would be nice. It would be really nice if I could get to 25 pounds this round, but like, it might be possible because I got a lot of work to do in the garage, so very possible. Anyway, so far this week, though, I have lost 4.6 pounds, which is great compared to the weeks before. Although I still have 3 more days this week, so I could lose a little bit more. Also, just like before, I think twice before, I've had goals where I get to a goal, and then almost immediately after that goal, I have another goal that I'm going to reach. And it just, for whatever reason, tends to happen that way. I do have, I did hit the 20 for this round, the second round so far, and I do have altogether from where I started on this diet, from the first round and the second round, I have hit 48 pounds. And so I do have another 2 more pounds to hit before I get to a next decade and be in 50 pounds. And that's pretty exciting. And I'm honestly, I've been approached by people that are on injections and on powder and on this and that and whatever. And they ask me, why aren't you on this? Why aren't you doing injections? Well, for one thing, my daughter doesn't do needles, so she won't do that. But honestly, this is working great for us, so as long as it is, we're just going to go ahead and keep on the homeopathic ones. They're working great, and no problem so far. So, alright, thanks a lot. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.